Everywhere. It's a lot of record stores still.
Gerard Avenue got with a spot.
Yeah, Gerard Avenue got one up this way though.
Yeah.
On the right hand side. I mean on the left hand side.
I used to live up there.
Who was Maniac? Got
Okay.
one on Main Street. Northern Liberties got one. And then Little Piazza Joint. Well, actually, where I bought this Charlie Parker and this Prince record from the thing was at what's that block? On Baltimore Ave, where the breakfast spot.
Yeah.
It's right next to the breakfast spot. Cedar Park. Cedar Park. Yeah. Right next to there. That's where I got the record from. And that's the best spot in the city. Cause Bull got the low record. Everybody else is 25 and up.
Yeah.
You're 35. He had Charlie Parker.
Now, do they still do sound the market and all that? Remember they used to have records and all that, like down where the gallery, like you go down the gallery.
Oh, the gallery changed. You know.
I know the gallery going right now until they turn it white like they want. But it's a block off the gallery, like 11th Street. They got like a record store I used to go to back in like the high school days, like Sound the Market and all that.
No, they had like Sounds of Every Derby. No, them Jones is dead.
All gone.
Them Jones is fucking disappeared.
It used to be a videotape store that sold like cartoons and shit when I was younger.
They sold cartoons?
Like, Japan Animation and all that shit. I'm into that shit.
Like Japanese porn?
Nah, I wish. You know what I'm saying? That's just dope. You know what I mean? That's just weird though. I seen one of them joints and it was this monster boy. He had like 3 pipes. He was going
Yeah, like 3 pipes.
That shit was crazy.
Conversation just
crazy. I'm telling you. Are we on area?
Yeah, we on
We on air. We on air. We've been.
That was behind the scenes conversation. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's
I
crazy.
didn't know we was running. She didn't give me the finger point.
We must have been on air because I started picking up. I was up like 7 or 8 people watching, which is, you never start off with 7 or 8. So they must have heard the voices and was like, all right, let's come, let's jump in now, like double dutch. But we all here a little late.
At the Fuck If I Know show.
Right, we had some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Tyree, are you able to come back next week or the following week?
Next week is good. I should be here.
All right, then we bring them back next week.
Yeah, unfortunately we didn't have the keys.
We don't have the keys.
Shit, we got 45 minutes, don't we?
Yeah.
My people just text me and asked me why we started so late, and I said the fuck if I know.
Well, tell your people, Willie Lynch never existed. Documentary coming this February.
Yeah, let him. We gonna
Willie
do.
Lynch never existed.
We gonna cause what time? How much time have we got?
We got 44 minutes.
Let him take 5 minutes right now to talk about who he is and what he's bringing. He's coming back next week to just bust it up like how we always bust it up.
Yeah, like the fuck if I know.
We bullshit. But I want you to get 5 minutes real quick.
Yo, this joint like drink champs in here. Yo, if you ever get a chance to come on this show, yeah, come on this show.
Yeah.
They got yo, it's a little party.
And I got Tiger Bone wine.
Yo, Tiger Bone, I had that.
Shit.
It's 100%. It's like 100%.
It's really like herbs and shit like
yeah,
that.
but it's an upper, not a downer.
Yeah.
Like they have it on drink champs.
Shit like Viagra in the bottle.
That's because you just said Tiger.
Tiger Bone.
Tiger Bone.
Tiger Bone.
Tiger.
Wine.
That's
I know.
That's just disgusting.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
But it does wonders.
But it do what it do.
Yo, it's like you ever had saushi?
Yeah.
It's like saushi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because that got a kick to it, and it's just like, but it gets you right quickly too.
And that should get you on.
I take a shot of saushi and some Hennessy, or I'm the champ.
Yeah, man. He said the winner is
my man. But anyway,
do you want to drink? I'm just doing a Minute Maid mango and Bacardi.
Just a little bit. Not too much.
I got you.
I'm Tyree Evans, writer, author, playwright. But anyway, that's enough. If you know me, I appreciate that. If you don't get to know me a little bit, go follow me. I am Tyree Evans. Willie Lynch never existed. The documentary is coming real soon. The documentary is like, if you've seen 13, if you've seen Hidden Colors, this is the object though that just very, what Malcolm X say, make it plain. I made it plain on this documentary, right? It's about education. It's about poverty. It's about systematic oppression. Like if you ever take a look at the things that go on in inner city neighborhoods, there's a Family Dollar, a Chinese store, a bodega, right? And I looked around and said, damn, why is all this stuff here and why is it so cheap? That's the systematic oppression taking place. If I show you General Tso's chicken for $5.50 and put you in an environment where people don't make over $50,000 a year, if you make fucking 40, you feel like you're a little bit accomplished. Yeah, right. So seeing 200,000 or 500,000, that's some shit that you think make believe.
Right.
So I went to like Bala Kenwood to prove a point. I was out with my home to prove a point. I said, yo, let's go to this Chinese store real fast. I'm gonna show you something. I said, how much is your General Tso's chicken? And he was like $5.50. So she was like, you ordered? I'm like, no, we don't support Chinese businesses, but I just want to prove a point. So you go across the main line of Bala Kenwood. Bala Kenwood, how much is your General Tso's chicken? $14.50, right? Why is that? right?
Better stuff.
It's not necessarily better, but it's to get your mind thinking like,
It's better.
to get your mind thinking, if it's $5.50, right, should be the regular price for it. When you see $14.50, you look at that like it's expensive.
Right.
Like you look at that like, whoa, that's a lot of money
Yeah.
right there. So my thing is when you see like 80,000, right? Like that should be a low number for you. You should
Right.
be like, yo, I'm 80,000.
Right.
Like I start.
I'm above that.
2017 is the first year this far I started turning down shows that people was paying for. Like it was like, yo, I'm gonna pay. I'm like, how much is the honorarium? It was like, look, I'm not coming out there for that. Like I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Right? Like I said, so they was looking at me like, so what you want? So you sit there and gotta go through the process and litigate. But I told them like, yo, you gotta have a value about yourself that says
Right.
something. But you gotta also have a product to go with it. So like,
That's right.
I hate when people be like, I want these, because I know people like this. They'll say, I want this for the honorarium. And I'm like, well, what do you have to show for it?
Right. What
And
do
you
you
have no
bring to the table?
portfolio, no nothing. You can't prove nothing to me. Right? And I might have seen you perform before, but if you don't got no product, nothing, that's like, I don't got nothing to go off. Right? You
Right.
know,
What are you bringing to the table?
it's just bad business.
Right.
Really.
And you know what? It's crazy. At some point, you just stop settling for certain things.
Right on.
You know what I mean? You just stop settling. You know what you gotta pay your dues, but then you know when your dues have been paid to a certain extent.
Hell yeah, I'm
You
gonna have
know?
to agree with that one.
Hang up on him. Oh.
I'm not. You know, it's funny because you already knew of him.
Oh yeah, no, me and Tyree,
We
we
work
worked
together.
together.
That's
yeah.
crazy because I met Tyree at the
Urban Art Gallery. Yes.
and it was just a fun like night. You know, he rocked out, and he actually has a concept that I stole. Not stole, but operated and standing by.
Mhm.
The crazy thing is, I now do something called a Taste of Talent,
Right.
where I have a chef, a
Hung
comedian,
up on him.
and a musician perform. So it's like all three people get shine. At the end of the day, it's like it's something to build their brand, but also my brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the one thing we gotta learn in Philly. Like in Philly, we always look at it as a competition. Man, if we all can get out together, cause even if you're a man, you don't gotta be a man. Somebody you know, if he get out, that's a sense of joy. Like you be like, yo, he made it. If you hating on that, like when people be hating on me, I be looking at them and say, yo, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you mad? Like I never thought about people mad. Somebody
Reese, you
mad.
here? Yeah, okay. We got the third host of the show. He just called no speaker. He was supposed to be here. He's probably the reason why.
Yeah,
we just
he
started.
has the keys, but he ain't Khaled though.
Keys.
I always got keys.
Unhook that phone.
That's on the side of the road on a New Jersey Transit bus.
Well, then you ain't got the right keys
You
then,
got the
because
right
you should be
ones.
waiting for the bus driver. You need to be catching the train. What's going on?
I was going to catch the train, but that thing smelled like hot Cheetos and onion rings. I didn't want
So
to.
this, never mind.
Yeah, right. Definitely was about to say that, right? He was right at home in here.
Cut
Right?
my mic off.
But yeah. So we're not going to even bring you up to speed because you're supposed to be here already. We're going to continue to talk.
You have to bring up the
All right,
speed.
say
Like
less.
some people, I listen to the show.
Oh.
Good shame. Good shame. I'm glad you're listening.
I've been paying attention.
Are you? Let me ask you a question. Are you a long time listener, first time caller?
You know what? I am a long time listener.
You ever heard that shit on the radio
Yeah,
station? It's
of course
like,
so.
yeah, I was listening to this shit.
I'm glad I got through.
Real shit, man.
Real shit.
But I was listening to speakers say something about somebody making $50,000 a year and they buying stuff from the Chinese store for $5.
Right.
$5.50. What was that?
Right. You said what was
You
it?
made me want to call. You made me want to call it because I like financing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta get the money right. Like Tupac said, you can't go to war unless you got your money right.
Yes, sir.
You know what? That's 100% true.
Yeah, man.
That's why you on the fucking Fido show.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You got everybody right. That's what we do at the fucking Fido show.
Shit, y'all do a lot of liquor, I tell you that.
Yes,
mad at
yes,
that.
yes. Libation.
You'll be here in 20 minutes.
So what do you? My question. I would have called two questions even though I wasn't there. I still got questions. So what do you do besides like you writing a book with a novel?
No, I wrote a book, Words on Consignment, a Poet's Love Story. Right now, it's the documentary. The documentary is 60% done, so it should be final shoot. The final shoot is the 31st of this month, and then a product will come out in the middle of February.
You have a screening for the joint?
Yeah, at the ICA.
Okay.
At the ICA.
Good bread.
So is it like a docudrama or something like that?
No, it's like a Hidden Colors are 13. It's like that. It's not a drama. It's just reality.
Okay. What do you do besides like documentaries?
Like, what's my profession?
Yeah, what do you, I mean, no, not what you, I don't know. I don't want to debate my phone.
I don't know, the person think about taking over the radio station?
He's trying to be his regular self over the phone, but it's not really working.
No, I'm a teacher. I teach 6th grade history.
Good shit.
And then I write, I perform, I do poetry, spoken word.
That's what I was getting at.
Okay.
The poetry.
Yes.
You hear these?
We're not friends right
You
now.
got to hang up on boy.
Yeah, we about to. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, thank you for calling in.
Good to hear your voice,
So it's
man.
nice
Hey,
to
listen,
have
man, you
on
stay
here.
safe and Godspeed on them travels, good brother.
Yeah, make sure you.
We're going to talk to you later, all right? Boy's about to put his whole foot in his mouth for a second.
No,
But,
hey, can I? Because I want to clean it up, like today while he's not here. Reese has a little issue with Mr. Shice. You know,
Oh, you
Shice.
got an issue with Shice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Shice was taping or videotaping one of Reese's performances. And he made a little comment about Reese's performance, and
And him falling out of closets.
yeah, him like
Ooh.
that's gay. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Reese. Do I know Reese?
That's the dude.
That was the host of the Artist Cipher.
Oh.
He was at the joint?
1,000. Oh.
Mhm.
Wait,
He
tell
was-
me.
All right, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, show him a picture.
I know who.
You know what we talking about. You know what we talking about. You know what we talking
Yeah.
about.
He's the third party in this whole show that we run. But he was performing over on Girard Avenue. What's that? 40th.
4809.
Yeah.
No. You said 4032.
Right.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
one.
Urban Art Gallery.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, excuse me,
No.
Poets Art
Poets
Gallery.
Art Gallery. He was over there and he wasn't doing well and he got called out. It happens.
I mean, from what he got called out, the correlation for him not being funny and like sexual preference was kind of weird. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Oh, wait. So Shay said that's gay?
Yeah, Shaq's called it.
Wait, time out. Reese wants to see Shay. Well, that's
No, we're not saying that.
Oh, I want to say that's like Soulja Boy versus
Yeah.
Chris Brown type situation
Yeah,
locally.
exactly.
Like that's like a local celebrity.
Exactly. Don't
type-
call back, Reese. This is
like,
serious.
That's like a local celebrity type situation.
But he took offense to it. He took offense. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can capitalize off that offense though. That
I
people,
mean, he
people will pay for
I
it.
mean, if he was here, he would be like, "Oh no, that's not true, Beazt. I do want to get at him. I want to battle him because he's not funnier than me, and I write better poetry than he does,
Yeah.
and I'm fucking funnier than he is." So
Right.
I came up with a concept. Why not do a battle? Why not do a poetry?
Y'all both have to do
Yeah,
each
let's
other's
do it. Like,
craft.
yeah, do each other's craft.
Or take
Like, all right, so you
something.
think you a better poet? You write a poem, and he gonna write a poem, and y'all battle, and then he do. You do
I
comedy.
don't think you want to do
You know
that with
what?
Shay's.
Yeah,
though.
you
But
know,
he thinks he's funny.
I don't think you want. Yo, time out. Listen, shout out to Shay's though. That's my OG. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Shay's is really OG. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not playing them games with Shay's. But listen, I told Shay's when I did the poetic cipher in Maniac in Venice Island, right? We had Jazz Mans and I had Shice and Eat a Poet MC and everybody came out. But I wrote this piece. I said when I first started, niggas wouldn't shake my hand. Now when I come through the door, niggas want to be first to shake my hand. God damn, you seen what the youngin' did with a plan? I done executed, moved up, changed up gears, fast lane, $1 million dreams. So, but Shice knew exactly when I started. I said when I first started, Shice wouldn't shake my hand.
Oh,
now when
shit.
I come through the door, Shice want to be first to shake my hand. God damn, you seen what the youngin' did with a plan? So that's my man though. Shice went that. Hey, matter of fact, shout out Shice. He got a open mic about to start in Burlington.
Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just Saturday.
It's tonight, matter of fact. It's
Tonight,
tonight.
yeah,
It's
no
tonight.
shit.
Shout
No
out to
shit.
today. I'm not gonna
Right.
make it, but
What
Shit,
is
I
it?
ain't gonna be able to make
it's
that, man.
a
She got an
show.
open mic.
It's a showcase joint that Shice is the host of. He picked up another hosting joint, but yeah.
Okay.
That fucked me up when I first heard that shit, showcase. You know what I'm saying? A showcase is basically open mic.
No, it's not.
What's
That's
the
where people
difference?
get the lines blurred. Like in Philly, we fuck it up, man. We fuck the scene up. Like in Philly, we don't give a fuck. We gonna bogart. We gonna come up with our own shit and do it. No, a showcase is you might get 3 featured performers and they showcasing for that night. That's
Right.
what a showcase is. An open mic is when anybody comes and
Yeah,
sign
I
up.
got you.
They be like, hold on, let me grab my phone.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
flower, the plant, like, oh god, nigga,
No,
no.
listen. Philly became so oversaturated with the poetry and spoken word scene.
Yeah,
man.
y'all killing it.
Like
Y'all killing it.
I'd be like, man, like when you get a good poetry show, I'd be so hyped. I'd be like, yo, when it just be bars on top of bars and concepts on top of concepts. like I've been sitting there, like it's like going to a good. Yo, listen, first time I seen Mel perform, right? I'm posting this thing at the Urban Art Gallery. Mel, one of the features. So we sitting there, we drinking Tito's vodka, getting fucked up, right? His family was in there, we linked
Yeah,
up,
mom
right?
was there.
So
Look, I'm
yeah.
sitting here right now. Sidebar, real quick. My ex or whatever. We still good though, and we building like our strength back, I guess, through friendship first. She's sitting here. I took a picture just now. I said, "Guess who's here?" And she's like, "Oh my God, his books! Like I got one book in the basement." Her and my mom won like all his prizes. He was
Oh
giving
yes,
away
they
prizes.
did. They did.
My mom won like 4 of his books. And my girl won like 7 of his books. Like that was all his
They
books.
should- they
Not
should-
that many, but it was
Yeah, they should
crazy.
they should bring some of them back.
Yeah, like you need to sell them. I'm about to.
But Mel got up there, and this is when I knew Mel was funny. Mel got up there, he was like, all these females watching these housewife shows, such and such. He was like, they should do a Real Housewives show. Call it the Housewives of 52nd Street. I was in
Real
tears.
Housewives of 52nd Street.
I was in tears. I mean, so I was like, oh, he pretty funny. He
Yeah,
pretty
it was.
decent.
I'm telling you, man. That was one of them times where you run into somebody and you just like, yo, like they important to the art community here in Philly. Cause I did the joint you did the Word is a Blowdown on
South Philly.
South Philly.
I was doing it in South Philly.
Yeah, right on Oregon Avenue.
Yeah.
That spot I heard had been changed over so many times, so
Yeah.
I didn't want to tell you, but I was like, it's not gonna be there long. Because, and it wasn't your.
Yeah.
It was just spot to do shows,
Yeah.
but the people who ran it,
Yeah, they
was
switched
talking
up.
like, yo, they gonna wind up selling that thing because everybody been in and out of that spot for some reason. It's just a bad.
But they got a good happy hour though.
But, do they?
Yeah, they
who's-
happy hour.
Are they still running that?
I believe so. Hopefully the happy hour
Yeah.
special is still the same.
It's on the corner. It's like right where Broad and Oregon meet, kind of like a block away from Broad,
Right.
Oregon.
Yeah, like it's right off 76.
Yeah, yeah. If you get off, if you on Oregon and you come through and you pass like the matter of fact, if you're coming from the stadiums and you make a left onto Oregon Avenue, it's like a block away and it sits on a corner. And I mean the spot was nice and I loved it because I like little tight, personal, intimate, like where I could be sneaky,
Right.
like little spots. You know what I'm saying? That was right. I like that.
Man, listen, I just can't wait for this documentary to come out.
When?
The actual release date I don't have is in
Okay.
February, but
For sure.
I just got
Okay.
working
It's my
on the
birthday
final
month.
edits. But
Right, February.
shit, it's my birthday week right now. My birthday was
It's your
yesterday.
birthday.
What?
Yeah,
Your
happy
birthday was yesterday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Tyree. Now I gotta post a picture of us together.
Yeah, my
This
birthday
that nut
definitely was
shit.
yesterday. But the project, man, like Woody, you ever heard of Woody?
Yeah.
Like he never existed.
Yeah.
Like just scientifically, geology, like he never existed. But the syndrome is real. Like the concept, the things put the light against the bigger against the smaller, lighter against the darker.
Light skin, dark skin nigga shit still popping right
Yeah,
now.
beat the strongest slaves.
Look
to
at
show
the perfect guy movie was about
Yeah.
light skin versus dark skin.
Michael Ealy and
Yeah.
Morris Chestnut. But like the idea of it, man, like that letter is so profound.
Yeah.
But like I read bits and pieces of it in a promo, because that promo and what if I told you he never existed?
Yeah.
And then we get into the logistics of it and how it works. Like like education, the things you learn, like the things you really need in the real world is like financial literacy, money management, common sense, critical thinking.
Yeah.
Right? You don't learn that in school.
Well, school wasn't necessarily created for you to learn, or school was created to create factory work.
Pretty much,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? They want you to always do the same thing. Huh?
Yeah, that's what Reese just said. That's why I
Well,
said that.
well, from what they say, that's what that was created for.
Yeah.
And the weirdest thing about everything, I seen somebody on Facebook put this up. Everything in life has changed. You know what I'm saying? Everything
Except
goes with
schools.
technology except for school.
Except, well, I'm gonna say this.
That's
School,
funny.
but
That's what
basically,
I'm doing my
it
research.
does because you use smart boards and everything like that. The curriculums don't
Yeah, the
change
curriculum
much so
don't
much,
You
right?
don't teach them. You don't teach kids to learn to make it in this day and age.
Right. It should be
Teach
like in the 5th grade, like in kindergarten, it should be like social networking class, social
Mhm.
marketing classes. Like that's the way to
Relevant.
work. It should be like like PayPal classes
Yeah.
and shit like that. Like you should have those type of things. Not was what like that math. Like, I be sitting there. I was doing math homework with my little cousin. the new shit they be
That
doing.
new shit.
I
What's
had
it
to call
called?
my coworker.
What
like,
is the name of that shit?
She was like, now regroup. She was like, we regroup here. My little cousin was like, we regroup. I was like, wait, what happened? Like, what happened?
I
You
told my
carried
son
it.
don't do that shit.
You
I
say
told my son, you're not doing that shit in my house. That shit like, not in my fucking house. You do that new math shit, my
that
nigga.
new man
We
shit.
doing that old shit.
Yeah, they tell you not to look at the word, the numbers. And I said, well, what
Yo,
am I
they
supposed to
was-
look at?
Yo, my
What do you
nigga,
believe?
it was like 7 plus 8. Chick had like 18 lines on the paper.
Bro,
I'm like, for what?
I was looking at it, I was like, this is not- I was, and then that's the funniest shit I see parents do, because her mom called me and was like, yo, can you come tutor your little cousin?
Yeah.
Well, my aunt, she called me, like, can you come tutor your little cousin? I'm having issues with this. So all I hear is my aunt in the background like, don't try to get on a conversation. You was in school today, right?
You
But
should learn this shit in school. Why didn't teacher help you with this in school?
I really hate when parents do that. Yo, when they be like,
Yeah.
was you in school today? I be like, yeah, they don't mean I got it. Like,
No, the killer line is, they be like, I done learned my shit.
I done learned my,
I'm already,
I got my
your dad
degree.
is staring like a bitch. Like, I done already learned what I need to know. You the one that need to learn this. I'm like, nigga, why the worm bet?
He was like, Fair, like, yo, I got my shit. I was sitting there like, yo, you got a high school GED. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Yo,
You gotta
was
enjoy
honest,
me, nigga.
calculus and all
With
that
your
shit.
dumb ass. You might have to pay a bill, nigga, that you won't understand.
But no, like, but
You need me.
But you understand though, sometimes like for my young boy, he one of them little kids, you know he ain't in school learning shit. He in school talking,
Yeah.
he doing dumb shit. So when he come home, like he actually said, look man, I don't be understanding this shit in school. Dad, you smart. So I knew you was gonna help me when I came home. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but the way they teach you all this extra stuff, it's like it makes you look stupid. Like you know what I'm saying? But the thing that made me mad is this little tool. I'm holding my phone in my hand. This little tool right here saves all that bitch.
It's really
You know
good.
what I'm saying? Like if you don't know something, you can open your phone and skip past Facebook. There's other apps on your phone you can do like Google, and you can Google the answer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I came home one day, everybody in the house like, yo, we had hard time with their homework. I come home like 6 o'clock at night. She's like, I can't get this. Why can't I get this help? I said, yo, why don't you Google it? She's like, what you mean? I'm like, nigga, Google it.
But the problem is inside the search bar. It will pop up.
It'll give you the answer.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
wish Google what? I'd be on my phone in class like, yeah, well, this test about to be easy. You know what I'm saying?
That's how they be. Like, listen, I had an old one. My teacher was old as hell. Her name was Miss Davis. I was in my fucking business class, and my whole class was cheating. Somebody had an iPhone. They was like Siri. What's the Siri was like the answer to the question
Real
is.
talk.
And she was like, who's back there talking? I was like, oh, see, this bitch don't even know who the fuck Siri is. She don't even know who Siri is. We were straight cheating.
My students so old school, some of them like, because they can't bring their phones in the class. They had, little girl had a long sleeve
Yes.
shirt on.
Yes.
She pulled that bitch up. I said, listen.
I see her gang
I said,
shoes.
I'm not even mad at you because that's creative.
Mhm.
That's old school shit.
Huh.
So, but I was like, yo, but go wash your hands now. She came back, and if you still can figure that shit out, you a better man than I am. You a better man than I am. I want you to know that, baby girl. But
The new shit is too. They use the bottles, like the juice, the Snapple. It don't be the ingredients and shit. It be the answers to the
Yo,
problem.
where they use that at?
I seen that.
I would let her pass for that shit. I give you A the whole semester. You did some shit like that.
that type of
That's a
creativity
whole-
is learned in
Snapple bottles?
CFCF.
You use
Yeah,
the-
We should do
Yeah.
the snacks in the bag with the answer and like a little cheat sheet, like you fold it out. Like, but we was allowed to eat in my social studies class in high school. It was some type of social studies, geographical shit, and then about America. Anyway, they would pass the bags around. Motherfucker like, yo, I want some chips. And if I could take the bag, dump a couple out, and be like, but it was all bullshit. But the thing was, we wanted, you know, it's a crazy thing. We was cheating, but we wanted to like do well in school. That was the most important thing. Like you get her props because she really want to do well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
By any way, shape,
Right.
or form. Like, listen, I admire anybody who cheat because that tells me you wanted to do well.
I don't know.
I
Your,
gotta
mind-
be so
your,
honest.
your head was in the right place.
Right.
Your
You
mind was
want
in
to
the right
win.
place. You just couldn't retain all the information. I ain't mad at you.
Well, man,
But,
you
you
man.
see,
Dumb
but
ass.
see, now my question is, why do I need to retain all the
They come up
information
with food
when I
again.
could just go to Google and find it? Why do I need to read this book
Well,
and retain this information? I can just go to Google and get the answer.
Plastic forks. Ain't no food in here. How the race be finding food in here?
he be having Chipotle. He
That
be
was
having
last
all
time.
types
Oh,
of
other times he was eating chips.
But where do you get the chips from?
shit.
He was buying them from, I think, the Chinese store.
The Chinese store you're not allowed to go into no more.
Oh yeah, fuck you, Fui Wong, you bitch.
They
She
don't
made me
fuck with
stand
you
there,
no more.
like she kept looking down while she was talking to me, and then she stopped talking to me. And I'm like, I'm still here, still got the dollar in my hand. So I'm done with the Asian store in the corner.
I'm done with all Asian stores.
Yeah,
Thank
real
you.
talk.
Now I'm done with all of them because you
Real
said
talk.
that. I'm joining in.
You know what's weird to me? I ain't got nothing against them. You know what I'm saying? But they are flooding the hood. Every weekend store is connected to another weekend store.
Let me say this part. Like one part of
My
the
hair kind of.
one part of the documentary. If you look at the Chinese stores, they flood your community, and they got like 98%, probably 99% fucking patrons is black. Period.
Yeah,
We send your kids to school.
Hell yeah.
We send your kids away on vacations. We provide your Christmas, and then you turn around and won't throw a book bag drive or shit the first, and let somebody come in there short a quarter or set. You ain't even gonna give it to them.
Yeah.
Can't really respect that. But then you turn around and I look at us, and we so brainwashed we don't even recognize what's going on.
You know how you know they brainwashed? Because they'll take a fucking prom picture and give it to the Asian people. Won't give it a picture to their own family, but they'll put it to the Asian boy at the corner. You can stick it in the glass window.
I never understood in the Asian
And them pictures
stores.
high as shit.
In the Asian stores and the poppy stores, we have all the kids from the hood in the motherfucking with the in the
Them
candy
and
shit.
pictures with John Street. Like, why the fuck would John Street visited the block? Like, John Street met up with you and your team on the block.
But then again, always, bro, I say, yo, they take your money and enjoy liberties of life with it.
Yeah.
But then, at the same token, they put a bulletproof glass between you and them.
Yeah.
And treat you like you an animal. Like,
Yeah.
and
Put your change in your hand.
And you appreciate that.
Yeah.
Right?
But you gotta
It's
realize
the same as when
something.
you feed your cat.
But all of us is not like that. But it is some animals that try to get them though.
But guess what? You came in that community, so listen.
You gotta take everything that comes
You
with
gotta
that
take
community.
everything that comes with the territory, right? That's how I'm gonna look at it. You gotta take
You want
everything.
me to buy your
time.
chicken
Niggas
sometime?
get robbed all
Twan
the
might
time,
get you.
man. You tough, ain't you? Get your man some soup.
He said when you went to Cleveland, you knew Kyrie was still shooting the ball.
You know what I'm saying?
LeBron, you wasn't gonna get the ball all the time.
Time out. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, kid. This 1,000, and this probably about one of the craziest things I ever said. You heard about that Kyrie Irving situation when he threw the yacht party, and he took the no black girls to get on.
Yeah.
So I said, damn, that's fucked up at first when I first thought about it. But I was like, our Kyrie might have just invited them white hoes on there and just did them dirty.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to do no black women dirty.
Right,
so I was like, you know what? He played the slave master. I ain't mad at him on this situation.
Yeah.
But if it was a self-hatred type of thing going on, then I mean I ain't really a
But
Cleveland
the fucking
fan.
thing about
He
self-hatred,
ain't say
when
all
it
light
comes-
skinned girls.
when they don't fuck with like black women, you know, they came from it.
Right.
So how you not fucking with one that you came from?
Yo, like I
You know
tell,
what I'm saying?
listen,
It's the black girl attitude that a lot of them don't like.
This the game I give a lot of these, right? If you like super like religious as far as Christian, right, and you believe that the world came from Adam and Eve, like we came from Adam and
Yeah.
Eve, right? Look at Eve life, right? Look at Eve lifestyle, right? So like she ate the fruit, right, and everything you familiar,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
She ate the fruit, right? So if you are the offspring of Eve, what that say about you? You know what I mean? Because the chip off the apple don't fall far from the tree. So what that say about you? What that say about women, right?
Yeah.
So if you really believe that, then
You don't fuck with women from the world.
yeah, I don't like. If you really believe that, then you found what she did.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's no loyalty involved in that situation.
But you know why the boy ate the apple though?
Well, Adam ate it.
She cut that cookie off.
Yeah.
You ain't get no more of this cookie till you eat this apple.
Yeah,
I ate the shot of apple too.
Right.
I mean, I gave you two.
Yeah, I mean,
Two of these
no,
motherfuckers.
I wouldn't, because I look at if he would have knew the whole story.
But this is the only ass on the planet, my nigga. This is the only yams on the planet.
If he
You
would
was
have,
like,
no,
no.
talk about, but if he would have knew that she talked to the serpent,
Yeah.
like if he would have knew that she talked to the devil, because basically saying like a double smash, right?
Yeah.
If I would have knew you talked to the serpent,
Oh, we do that in real life.
Well,
Like you
it's-
fucking T.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Give me my book back.
Yo, I hate when we act like that. People change, times change, not people.
Yeah.
The same attitudes and it happen over time. The same way we look at shit, they look at it back then.
Right.
So he would be like, oh, he done got worried. Somebody, a little elephant would have rolled up on him. Yo, serpent was hollering at your girl.
Yeah.
Oh, he would have been pissed. Oh, he
Well,
would've-
let me ask you a question, right? Let's say you live all your life in jail. There ain't no pussy around.
Mhm.
When you get out of jail, you want that pussy. You know what I'm saying? You own it. So that's the only games you can get. So let's see who's gonna fuck a monkey.
yeah. And what's that shit called? Animalism.
Who's gonna get
Animalism?
Bestiality.
Bestiality
Yeah,
porn.
they
And I
fucking
ain't gonna
horses
hold you.
and all
Them
that.
baboons be having little fatties, but I'm
Whoa,
still.
whoa,
You know
whoa,
what
whoa.
I'm
Oh, hey.
Whoa.
So we know if there's no more women in the world, the baboon.
baboon.
Beazt on the
Put a
baboon.
little phone on that bitch.
Put a phone on the baboon. I'm done.
Cut my mic off. I don't want to say that. And I took your liquor away.
Yeah, take his liquor. Yeah,
Ooh, your butt looking real fat.
That's it all Oh, really?
Like with your little monkey
Put a
ass.
thong on the baboon.
You related to Harambe and them?
He thought about that shit.
B said to talk about this for Harambe. All my lost predators that's no longer
You
here.
know I wouldn't normally do this, but
You know
Harambe
what I mean?
died in
That little
2016.
fatty, that little red fatty. Girl, stop playing. But what I'm saying is though, like, you know, a lot of times as men, we do a lot of fucked up shit for the opposite sex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Come
So
on,
what I'm
Michael.
saying is that that's the only shot of yams, and you know that was the best pussy he ever had. It was the only pussy he ever had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you mean she say like you can't get no more of this until you eat this apple. I'm surprised that man ain't like make apple slices, apple sauce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Apple
He probably
pie.
yeah, he probably went in.
Candy pies.
I'm not agreeing with you. I'm just ignorant on right now. Just a man gotta stand for something. A man gotta have a code, right? That's how I look at it. I don't give a fuck who she is.
That's easy to say now though. 'Cause you got Facebook. You can go on somebody's DM.
Yo,
You couldn't go on the DM.
Talk about, listen. I didn't know about Backpage till last week.
Come
Really?
on, microphone.
Tell me, wait. I didn't know
He's
about.
not the only person.
I
I didn't know
know
it.
he didn't.
I didn't know it. I didn't know it
I
existed,
didn't.
right? So,
You knew it.
so
You know it existed?
I didn't know it
Talk about it.
existed
Talk about it 2
because
weeks ago.
and today was
2 weeks
like
ago.
when they were saying like the feds raided it and everything. It was like the
You was
feds
like,
raided.
wow.
I was like, what the hell was going on Backpage? So I had to find out. So it was like I was looking at memes. It was like, where else I'm gonna get a dick sucked for $60?
Yeah. And you know who's gonna suck your dick? Like, it's different.
Hey.
Like, you can get
Yeah,
60
you
out
get to
there
see what it
random.
look like sometimes.
Yeah, like that. I mean, they said it was
They said,
crazy.
Yeah, Backpage.
I wanna have. I'm not gonna ask that on the radio.
You
No,
can't ask
do
what
it.
you want the fuck about
This is the
no
fuck
shit.
if I know show.
See, whatever the
Black.
fuck you want.
Has anybody? I mean, you know anybody who did it?
Reese.
He did.
Maurice,
The phone-
I
the phone's
did a
about to
show.
ring again.
Unplug that phone. We went to Maine. When we went to Maine, he was like, "Yo, I'm I got some chicks coming, blah blah. I'm not staying in the same place as y'all." I said, "Yo, dude, it's free. Like we can live there. Like you know, we at the promoter's crib.
Yeah.
We can stay there. We can eat. We can do all these things." He's like, "No, I got the hotel. 'Cause I got some stuff I had set up off Backpage." I said, "Okay."
Seriously?
In Maine. So the crazy thing is, yeah, it's pretty much it was like online escorts, but that you can get away with on Craigslist. You use some words like escort and all that.
Mhm.
These chicks was just straight telling you like, yo, I'll blow your mind
For $60.
for $60 or less.
I'm about to say on lowest, and
Yeah.
some 2025ers.
Some of them had
It was
a
some
first time rates.
2025ers?
Yeah, some 2025ers.
Yeah, God
Yeah,
damn.
you might
Yeah.
go to the movies and spend $25
Yeah.
and you can just
Fuck.
Right, for real, you can. I don't gotta roll the dice in this
Yeah,
matter.
like, you know what I mean?
Either spend $60 on the date or spend $60 on what I really want.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
That's pretty much what Backpage gave you. That's crazy.
Yeah, and now it's gone. But why the government get involved? Did Trump do that? Trump shut Backpage?
No, because they
Oh, I
said,
can't wait till next week. We
they
can
said
have Trump
because
talk next
of,
week.
He built a wall around it.
no, they said because of Backpage, it was making it easy to do human trafficking, and it was getting
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
young girls involved.
That's
and
crazy.
I'm sure.
It was making
Oh, yeah, I
it
can
easy.
dig it. I
Yeah,
can
you
dig it.
kidnap
Well,
the chick.
Yeah, when
when-
the
when-
kids get involved,
yeah,
then,
you gotta
know,
shut that
You gotta
down.
shut it
Like
down.
it take you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Sleepless. That's the black
Sleepless.
version.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fox. I might go see tomorrow morning. I might go see Sleepless and Hidden Figures and pay one
I
price.
thought,
And
I thought it was hidden color.
And
my
just
bad.
hop the movie,
That's living color.
hop all around the movie theater.
yeah, hop around the movie. Go early.
I
I
ain't
go to
did
the
that
first
shit.
movie.
I ain't did that shit in a minute.
I love it.
What theater you
I
going
ain't
to?
done it.
69th Street.
I ain't did
I be at 69th Street.
And
Then-
69th Street, they escort you to the next
No, they
theater.
don't. No, they don't. From like, if you go early, I get there till like the 10:45 movie is over like at 12:30.
Ain't nobody in the hallways,
Yeah,
though, right?
I walk in. Nobody. I walk
Everybody
into the
late
next
to
one.
work.
Then it's like 3 o'clock when the second movie ends. After the second movie, I don't really watch no more movies.
Yeah.
I go downstairs and drink.
Oh,
I don't
man.
wanna watch no more
Yeah.
movies.
Or I come in with a bottle and just put it in my pants and
And they ain't checking you in 69th Street.
Yeah, they not.
The main theater they should be fucking checking you at. They let you walk in.
69th Street has grown though. I remember
Oh,
when state
they got
copies was
gas.
coming out and niggas was getting shot in front of 69th
Yeah.
Street. I remember
In
that.
front of the cops.
Yeah, no, that's a little dispatcher station. Like I learned that early. I used to be like, "Whoa, how people getting shot?"
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the cops for
It's
real?
not the real cop. They just stop there and like
Oh,
might
and chill.
chill and then
Yeah,
go
see,
on. It's
right.
not a police station. If you
might
walk
hit
there,
Backpage, get some bitches.
yeah. If you they might hit backpage bitches in there. You know what I mean, you get a, but you really can't because it's always open.
Yeah.
Like if a cop not in there, if you homeless, you can go to sleep in that joint.
Well, that's a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
This nigga's looking in the closet.
No, I wanted napkins.
The cupboard again, huh?
We
Oh,
got
the
3 minutes. Y'all.
That's
Oh,
cool.
so we gotta get the word, the first word for the Diamond Heights. That's where Reese is on his way
Yeah,
to
we
meet.
giving away a diamond. Well,
Reese Davis is giving away a diamond.
Yeah, we detach
Yeah.
it from that. So
Yeah, Reese Davis is giving away a diamond. I don't know, maybe that's what he. Yeah, a
Yeah,
diamond.
nigga, this shit
Yeah.
got real around here.
Yeah, he gave
We
it.
really
he
trying to
gave
get
it
ratings.
certified.
We giving away a
It's gonna come with
diamond,
papers and
certified
everything.
1 carat diamond.
Certified one.
Yeah.
What's the radio station that will be like unclaimed
Yeah,
diamonds?
Unclaimed diamonds.
yeah, he might be on where's Unclaimed Diamonds at? On
On
8th Street?
on like, yeah.
You might see him on Jewelers Road. That might be where he at. He might be playing his last
He
diamond.
got blood diamonds with blood all over him. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
but yeah. So the word blood diamonds.
Yo.
Sierra Leone. That's the first
Sierra
word.
Leone.
Yeah.
That's the
Listen.
first. We're all be making it one
Listen.
word. Go.
Willie Lynch never existed coming. I wrote this documentary with the same pain as W.E.B. Du Bois when he wrote The Souls of Black Folk. Eldridge Cleaver when he wrote Soul on Ice. This my sacrifice. Like Kanye said, all of the lights. I guess the lights ain't shine too bright because he reside with Trump. I just look to the sky and say, in God we trust. Hopefully these youngins understand my words and feel my pain. I come from the same block and the same pain. Pop going through it and my mom was vicious. But understand, this game is how they did it. Systematical pressure. Niggas still ain't learned their lesson. Took the chains off your neck, but kept them on your brain. You insane. Repetition is doing the same thing over and over again. Insanity, how they claim to be friends with you. Didn't do you dirty. Fuck you raw like prisons. But anyway,
Yeah.
Willie
Yeah.
Lynch never existed.
Yeah.
Willie Lynch never existed.
He's coming back next month.
Next
It's
week?
like, no, next week.
Next week,
Look
I
at
said,
that.
look
I
at
had to
y'all.
make sure they was paying attention.
But the flame on 1,000. I got
Next
all new
week,
shit for this
I
documentary.
know what you do. I already know what he do. I know what he capable of. Next week, we bring him back. Can we go around real quick and give out social network and Instagram, starting with you?
Oh, we gonna go start with me.
Yeah. You never get yours.
LV_2 Libras on IG and it's LV Wise Brown on
Can you
Facebook.
give me your Twitter? You got one. Don't lie.
I do, but it's
Don't
not.
lie.
I
Don't lie.
don't.
It don't matter.
I don't even know what it is anymore.
Well,
It might be the Mofo show. I
It
just share.
is. It is.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
a
I
spy.
just
Go ahead.
share. It's all right.
I'm a spy.
Go ahead.
I know what you got. Tyree Evans on Facebook. I am Tyree Evans on everything else. Twitter, Snapchat, IG. If you follow me on Snapchat, if you like my
You
pure
snap
thoughts. If you like my pure thoughts, don't follow me after 9 o'clock because after 9 o'clock, Snap becomes
Snap after dark.
Snap after dark.
Oh.
My Snap get a little
You
different.
hear that? Titty Tuesdays every day of the week.
No, it's not Titty Tuesdays. Everything.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
But yeah, Willie Lynch never existed. Dropping soon.
Yeah, he'll be back next week too, y'all.
Hashtag Willie Lynch never existed.
All right, it's your boy Beazt. I'm Beazt WPK on everything. It's BEAZT WPK. You know what I'm saying? Anything I'm on that. So you know what I mean? If you want, you can please join my Grammy family. And you know, follow me on Facebook or whatever.
All right, I'm Mel Harris. And real quick, I want to shout the station before I shout myself out. www.dgradioonline.com. And we're also, what are we on?
On Instagram, it's at DG Radio, and it's the same thing on Facebook.
And
don't
I
know
can't
about
say
Twitter.
it, but it's the Fuck If I Know show on Instagram, right?
On Instagram, yes, it's
You
the
don't
fuck
know-
if I know, but it's FUK.
You hear that? FUK.
Yeah, because
All right.
you can't. I don't
So,
even think they would let me put
I'm
fuck.
at Mel Harris Jr. on Twitter. That's my dad's fault. He made me. So I'm gonna start tweeting this week. I already gave into that. My tweets. I've been in Twitter jail before. I never knew about that until I
Yeah.
realized I couldn't
Damn, you
log
was
on.
in Twitter penitentiary.
Yeah, I am bad on Twitter. All that little stuff, that little family, like, oh, he funny on this and that. Twitter, I gets nasty.
Yeah, well, that's
my
what
behavior
that's what you're
just
supposed to
changes
do.
on Twitter.
You're
I
supposed
trumps
to,
it
yeah.
on Twitter. So I'm comedian Mel Harris on Instagram. I'm Mel Harris on Facebook. I'm comedian Mel Harris on Snapchat, and I'm at Mel Harris Jr. on Twitter. And I'm gonna start tweeting again this week, just cause. So this is what it is. But thank you guys for listening in.
We got 40, 50 minutes.
Yeah, we had a short
Yeah,
show, but god damn,
I
we
don't
don't fill it though. We definitely fill the show up with our drunk asses.
Yeah, I
That
don't
was
even
you.
think nobody listened to it at all.
I
But
don't think so neither.
yeah, but
Sometimes
I mean,
I talk
people was
about it.
here, but I don't think they was listening to it. So I don't
There's
think they
people in
heard
the
it.
room.
But it's okay.
There's people
It's
in the room.
recorded, and
That
I'm
was-
just gonna put it
That
up.
was
on,
good conversation.
Yeah.
It always
Yeah,
is.
and when
Always
he come
good
back again, it's
conversation.
gonna be
God.
really on the damn.
But we be
actual-
killing it though. So
Yeah.
you know what? Next week, We just
it's
to another level.
It's gonna
And
be
why
like
do it
that.
always snow during our shows? What the fuck is going on? Boys have been taking sweaters off. Let it snow. Go ahead. Oh, what the fuck? It snowed 2 times.
I'm just mad that it's snowing on Saturdays. Make it a Monday. Let school cancel.
How do I do say, yeah? Like, well, why? Yo, you gonna stop bringing 30% in here too?
Man,
Yo, tell me, did you see? I know you seen it. Richard Pryor live on the Sunset Show.
Yeah.
Well, Richard Pryor said, he said, white guys when they be arguing, it's funny as shit. He was like, "Come on, what are you gonna do, Peckerhead?"
She said, "Peckers don't know how to cuss." Yeah. Yo.
He said, black boy be talking to a black guy be like Peckerheads.
Richard Pryor had the most simplest, funny shit you can throw out there.
Very soon, it's coming this February. Willie Lynch never existed. Come get the real. Peace and blessings.
Yeah.